the largest nuclear submarine ever built. A grown man can stand on it like an ant. It weighs over 40,000 tons, the equivalent of 30,000 Tesla cars. It's loaded with hundreds of nuclear warheads and is capable of destroying the world at any time. The monster that terrifies the West is the Typhoon-class nuclear submarine. The submarine is a double-hulled structure. The hull is divided into 20 compartments. Kitchen, bathroom, gym, nuclear reactor room, everything you can think of. At the front is the torpedo room, where a lot of torpedoes are stored. The central command module is in the middle. It's the control center of the submarine. The submarine has a capacity of 160 men. It can stay submerged for up to 3 months. So where does the oxygen come from? The key lies in the water electrolysis oxygen generator. We all know that water consists of 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. So the principle is very simple. First, pour seawater into the positive and negative electrodes of the oxygen generator. Add a little sodium hydroxide to the water to increase conductivity. After the electricity is turned on, the water molecules will decompose into hydrogen and oxygen. The positive pole starts to release oxygen. The negative pole releases hydrogen. They all go into the pressurized tank. Oxygen is circulated throughout the ship through pipe vents, and the dangerous hydrogen is vented to the outside of the submarine. There's another way to produce oxygen besides electrolysis. Iron powder and sodium chlorate burn at high temperatures to generate heat. The heat from the iron oxide releases oxygen from the sodium chlorate. Normally, 1 kilogram of iron powder and sodium chlorate produces 135 liters of oxygen. 1 liter of water produces 600 liters of oxygen when it's electrolyzed. The Typhoon-class nuclear submarine is nuclear-powered. They can last for decades without refueling or recharging. It's the same principle as a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. It's like boiling water. When the atomic nuclei in the reactor are hit by neutrons, they split apart. The splitting process releases heat. The heat causes the water in the boiler to boil, creating high-pressure steam that drives a giant turbine. Then a gearbox slows it down to drive a propeller to drive the submarine. The next part is the scariest part. There are 20 ICBM launchers on top. Each missile weighs nearly 100 tons. The power is equivalent to 2 million tons of TNT, more than 100 times the power of the Hiroshima bomb. The mushroom cloud that rises up to 30 kilometers high. It can destroy a city in minutes. But won't the missile be extinguished by the water if it's launched in the water? Actually, submarines use submarine-launched missiles. Each tube has a sealed assembly. When the order to launch is given, 2 officers will first confirm the target, then insert their respective keys and turn the compressed air tank next to them, immediately filling the missile tubes with compressed air. The pressure forces the missile up and out of the water. Only then do the rocket motors ignite. After reaching a certain altitude, the rocket's 3 stages separate. The nuclear warheads are released only after they enter the atmosphere. The moment the bomb is detonated, the world may be silent.